So what do you do when you don't know what to do? You follow ethical guidelines, right? So we're counselors. And welcome back to The Struggle is Real with Coach Danette on the path and journey to becoming a therapist. So we're talking about early core classes in the graduate program. And at Liberty University, COUC 501, some people say COUC, I say COUC 501, is ethical and legal issues in counseling. This particular topic is actually going to be expounded upon throughout the entire program, as is your professional identity, which we just talked about in part one of this bundle. Ethics is very important, and it is one of those things where you have to understand what that means to practice it. It's almost like an invisible kind of a thing, but it pops up in random little cases um, like racism and discrimination and stereotypes and judgment and harassment, you know, things that maybe if it doesn't happen to you, you don't really think about it. But as you can see, I'm African American, I'm a female. Two things you can discriminate about or against or have a judgment about or a stereotype for or whatever. And we have them, we can do it too, right? We can have judgment stereotypes about other people as well. And is it ethical to do that? No. Should you do it? Absolutely not. So in this class, we're going to learn what it means. What does microaggressions mean? What do they look like? What do they sound like? Right. And so this class, of course, I was really um, uh, struggling through because honestly, some of the things that I didn't even realize are microaggressions, I do. Believe it or not, we do it to each other in our own cultures and in our own um, uh, class of people, social classes, race classes who, that was all made up. Races are made up. They're not real, right? We're not a race of people. We are people. And so races and classism and all that stuff was designed to separate. And so here we are. I mean, we're in it now. So what are we going to do? But where we are now is trying to understand how to delve into and help people with things that they may be struggling with, and we may have struggle with in an interaction with a person who is not like us, like me, like you. Okay. So that's what ethics are all about. I think you're going to enjoy the class, and I hope you have an open mind when you take the class. And it's one of the most critical classes, and you're going to learn and talk about all of these early core classes throughout your journey in counseling. So good luck if you're there already. Like I said, keep an open mind, and like, subscribe, and share this video with others who may be interested in going through the program, or friends of yours who are in the program, and you think this is an interesting video to share.